You're still playing music?
No. You in your hand? It's that one, isn't it?
What?
We're on default.
Back to default.
I think that's picking up the.
I don't even have my microphone.
Why is it?
Which music is it?
It's picking up. So what is it picking up
It's got to be picking it up on the camera.
Does this have to be on that?
I don't know. It was working before. Go out and come back in.
Cougars Jim Lee will talk to the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. That is Vicki Anderson. We'll take a look at our keys to the game, our focus of the game. We'll have your starting lineups, and of course, we'll have the first serve. We're looking forward to it, a fun night of high school volleyball as the season rolls on. We'll go to our first break. When we come back, we'll talk with the head coach of the Cougars. Ada-Borup-West's Jim Lee will join us. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and Bitkrink pregame show is on the air. We're back in 2 minutes to the Bird's Nest. Mahnomen-Waubun hosting Ada-Borup-West with YourLiveEvent.com.
Yeah, so that's not something you're typically going to hear on this station. But you're also not typically going to hear your bank say, that's free. Or, we're not going to charge you as much as other banks because we don't think it's right. At Midwest Bank, you're not going to hear the typical bank talk because we're not just any bank. MidwestBank.net. Banking your way. Member FDIC.
Visit with Midwest Bank in Waubun, 218-473-2191.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Pre-game coach's comments. Show me the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Jim Lee joins us here before match against Mahnomen-Waubun. Coach, on the road tonight, got the Thunderbirds. Tell me some things you expect to see out of this Mahnomen-Waubun squad.
Well, I think that the ceiling's going to come into play here. It usually does when you're in Waubun, whether it's for our team or the other team. So I think we need to be aware of that. And I think that both teams have lost players throughout the season and gained players. So I'm not sure about their lineup. Our lineup's definitely been in flux. So that will be again here tonight. So we've got to go ahead and make some adjustments on the fly.
But as far as things you'd like to see your team improve on, do better here tonight?
I would say lessen the hitting errors. That would definitely help a lot. I mean, of course, you want to go ahead and have 0, but that's not realistic. So we want to try and reduce those as much as possible.
As far as rotation goes, are you starting to get that rotation down, or are you still kind of working on that?
We don't have a rotation down. It's like there's always somebody sick, injured, out, forced out, or might be out here eventually next day or the next week. So we're always trying to figure it out. Every practice seems like we have to go ahead and figure out a new lineup. And it's not just the varsity, it's also like the JV and the C team there too. So we're always trying to fix. I mean, as long as you're flexible, I mean, I think you'll be good. But I just feel like we're spending so much time in practice trying to figure out who's going to be here and who's not. I mean, that's the bigger challenge than anything we have to do on the court.
How about as far as keys? What do you see as the overall keys tonight?
Well, I think we talked about this before, the girls and I. We said that definitely our hitting errors. We want to go ahead and keep those as low as possible. Like I said, it's impossible to have 0, but we want to keep those as low as possible. And definitely our serving. I'd say that if we can go ahead and serve tough, that's going to help us out a lot.
Coach, appreciate the comments. We'll chat with you after the game. Good luck.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
That is Jim Lee. He's the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, joining us here in our pregame show. Bitker Inc. and Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show, as our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank and Waubun, banking your way with Midwest Bank. We'll go to a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Vicki Anderson, the head coach of the Thunderbirds, as our pregame show rolls on after this with YourLiveEvent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
The Ada-Borup FFA Annual Fruit Sales Fundraiser is underway. Those who would like to purchase the fruit items can contact one of the Ada-Borup FFA members directly and pay with cash or check at the time of sale. If you don't know any current FFA members, you can still support the chapter by ordering through the online shop at myfruitsale.com/shop. Selecting Ada-Borup FFA and paying via credit card. All orders are due by Monday, November 16 for the Ada-Borup FFA Annual Fruit Sales Fundraiser.
Head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird volleyball team, Vicki Anderson, joining us here before match against Ada-Borup-West. Vicki, Cougars here tonight. What do you know? What do you expect to see out of them?
Like always, they'll be really scrappy in the back row. They'll be consistent from the serving line, and they always come at you with hard hits. I know they have 1 or 2 hitters that are pretty tough, especially from the outside, so we'll just need to really defend that.
As far as your team goes, you had a match last night. Hard-fought battle, but it seems like they're starting to play better as you get kids back.
We are. We're starting to play a little better, a little bit more consistent. We didn't miss 12 or 14 serves, whatever it was last week. Now we're down to 10. So hopefully that continues to improve and our girls continue to place the ball well. I thought we tipped too much last night, and then all of a sudden we talked to the girls about hitting. We started to do that, and they kind of found a rhythm, so I'm hoping that carries over to tonight also.
As far as rotation-wise goes, as you're getting kids back and whatnot, are you finding a rotation that's working?
We're finding probably a strong 7 players, maybe 1 or 2 coming in off the bench here and there to fill in a few slots when somebody needs a break. But other than that, just that somewhat of a core group is what we're kind of honing in on right now as we get towards the end of this season and hopefully we're preparing for playoffs.
Overall keys to get a win tonight?
I think strong playing at the net, good passing, and strong serving for us.
Vicky, appreciate the comments. We'll talk to you after the match. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Vicky Anderson, head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. As our pregame coach's comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a break. When we come back, more to come. We will continue with our pregame show. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show along with Bitker Inc. Also pregame show sponsor. We'll come back after this. It's Mahnomen-Waubun and Ada-Borup-West with YourLiveEvent.com.
That you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben and Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities for 34 years, it's Brigham and Super Value, your hometown grocery store in Mahnomen. Stop by today. Great weekly specials, delicious fresh produce, along with baked goods that are baked fresh daily, and a fully stocked meat department. Great deals, you'll find them at your hometown grocery store, Brigham and Super Value. Celebrating 34 years, it's your hometown grocery store, Brigham and Super Value in Mahnomen. Mahnomen-Waubun hosting Ada-Borup-West tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show, Bitker Inc. pregame show. We're broadcast booth tonight, sponsored by Thrivent Financial and Laura Tweeton, our broadcast booth sponsor. Time now for our focus of the game, brought to you by Valley Vision. I think a big focus tonight, I think on the side of both sides tonight, talking with both head coaches, is going to be the serving and the serve-receive. Both teams at times have struggled with the serving, and both teams tonight have struggled with serve-receive. So that's going to be the focus tonight from that service line, and on the other side, the serve-receive. Your focus of the game is brought to you by Valley Vision. It is Ada-Borup-West. It is Mahnomen-Waubun. Tonight in the nest here at the Waubun High School Gymnasium. Again, thanks to all our sponsors. They make it all possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you see and hear throughout the broadcast this evening. Go to a timeout. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups. That comes your way next as the pregame show rolls on in 1 minute with YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273.
Time now for our Norman County Implement starting lineups. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North and Ada. Call 218-784-2961. Right now they got a new trade on the lot. 2012 Massey Ferguson 9565 Combine. 1,700 engine hours, 1,200 separator hours. Priced right at $123,000. Also a new trade, 2 Amity Toppers. Both are 2011 model years. Both are 12-row, 22-inch. Both are local trades. They're each priced at $20,000. Talk to Chuck or Neil for these deals and many, many more. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North in Ada. Starting lineups for the visiting Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Starting for the Cougars tonight, number 1, Kaylee Dahl. Number 3, Grace Crocious. Number 4, Lauren Nelson. Number 5, Brooke Scherfenberg. Number 6, Lauren Thompson. And number 12, Sarah Prodzinski. Ada-Borup-West is coached by Jim Leas. They come out wearing the red jerseys, the black and white trim, black and white numbers and letters. Ada-Borup-West 2-6 on the season. Starting lineups tonight for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. For the Thunderbirds tonight, starting for the Thunderbirds, number 1, Kendra Severson. Number 3, Sadie Swears. Number 4, Josie Anderson. Number 6, Riley MacArthur. Along with number 7, Hannah Worms, and number 9, Maya Kettner. The libero is number 18, Sophia Bly. Thunderbirds are coached by Vicki Anderson. Assistant coach. Well, we're getting some things hooked up. We've had some cords popping out here tonight off and on, but I think we got it. Assistant coach Stacy Bly. Thunderbirds wearing the teal jerseys, black and white trim, black and white numbers and letters. The Thunderbirds are 3-4. That is your starting lineups. They're brought to you by Norman County Implement Highway 9 North in Ada. Take a break. When we come back, we'll have the first serve. It's Mahnomen-Waubun hosting Ada-Borup-West tonight with YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
8629 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
In the world of farming, you can't afford any unexpected slowdowns, and having the wrong insurance might cost you extra time and money. Timing is everything in farming, and claims are never fun, but when bad things happen, the McCollum agencies are there for you. Through constant communication and advising, we provide a service that others can't or won't match. We believe in keeping the process as easy as we can on our clients. Not only are Joe and David McCollum insurance experts, they have farmed their entire lives. Call Joe McCollum in Detroit Lakes, 844-5970, or David McCollum in Mahnomen, 935-2175 for a free consultation.
And good evening, everyone. High school volleyball tonight with yourliveevent.com as we bring you coverage tonight from the nest, where the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds are set to host the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Good evening. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to my Your Live Event operator tonight, which is Ashley Johnson, doing a wonderful job again here tonight. We're set for some high school volleyball. Cougars coming in at 2-6. Thunderbirds coming at 3-4. As they check the lineup, the first serve on the way, and the first serve brought to you by Mustang Seed. Talk to Jay Merkins, Scott Erickson. There you guys for a Mustang Seed. So, Libero's going to check in right away. Bly checks in for the Thunderbirds. And we're ready to roll. Grace Cautious will serve to begin this one. First serve brought to you by Mustang Seed. Serve on the way, received by Severson. Bly goes next. And then free balled over by Worms into the middle. Cougars on the attack here with Dahl set. And it'll be free balled into the net as Sarah Prodzinski hits into the net. Maddie Steeney checked in at the libero for the Cougars. It's 1-0 Thunderbirds. Severson serves away. Steeney up to Dahl, who tips over, and then Worms tips back, and Hannah Worms with a tip in the middle, almost like a punch. But it falls down, and it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds, who lead 2-0. Severson the service point. It's 2-0 Thunderbirds. Severson next serve is away. Angles off to the left. Dahl will set it up in the middle. Here comes the push. Push comes over from Prodzinski. Worms coming up on the attack. Block put onto the net. Prodzinski keeps it in the air. Now it'll be Prodzinski, and her hit free ball won't go over. Just shy of going over. Severson with another service point. It's 3-0 Thunderbirds. Set number one. Next serves away, angled off to the right side, up to Dahl. Dahl set it left side. Attack by Thompson is good. Big kill there for Lauren Thompson. It'll be a point and a side out. Kaylee Sipp will check in. Sitting down is Lauren Nelson, back to serve. Goes Lauren Thompson. Thompson serving 1-3, serves away. Up at the net, tipped back down by Prodzinski, but then pushed over. Dahl set it left side. Sipp on the attack, kept alive by Worms. MacArthur, and now Bly from the middle row. Tackled by Steeney in the middle. In the air, kept alive. Sideways hit by Sipp. Thunderbirds on the attack on the left side. Hannah Worms on a tip, goes right over the blocking arms of Sipp, and Prodzinski drops in the middle. And Hannah Worms chooses the tip, and it works out. Point and a side out. Josie Anderson comes out. Sadie Swears in. Serve on the way from Sophia Bly. Grace Cautious keeps it in the air up to the left side. Prodzinski's hit. Kept alive, free balled over by MacArthur. Now Dahl set it up in the middle. Prodzinski on the attack. That's going to go long out of bounds. Point for the Thunderbirds. Sophia Bly with the service point. It's 5-1. 5-1. Service away into the net. Service error on the Thunderbirds. Substitution. They just rotate through. Prodzinski comes off. Scherfenberg back in. And Steeney at the line. Short serve, Bly freeze balls it right back over. Kept to the line, left side. Sips attack, dug out by Bly. The tip goes over. Played by Thompson. They're going to set it up, and the hit up at the net. Falls back down. The block put on a little bit. I believe it came off of Brooke Scherfenberg's hands, and it's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds at 6-2. Hannah Worms will go back to serve. Serve on the way. Worms serve. Short serve that Scherfenberg keeps in the air. Dahl, Sipp on the attack, and it's good. Kaylee Sipp with the kill. Point, side out, substitution coming. Dylan Miller checking in, sitting down is Grace Cautious. The service line is Kaylee Dahl. Serving 3-6, Dahl serves away. Pass up to the net, Kettner kept alive. Free balled over by the Thunderbirds on a hustle play by Hannah Worms. Left side, Sipp on the attack. Big kill, but it goes out of bounds. And there was a tip at the net. They're going to call a tip. Someone got their hand on it. And Dahl gets a service point. So it'll be 4-6. Serve on the way. Short serve. Swears free balls it over. Hit back by Sipp. Severson. Worms. And here comes MacArthur. Big kill dug up by Maddie Steeney. Scherfenberg will push. And Kettner sets in the middle. Sadie Swears, and Swears' attack is good. It went off a blocking arm up front. And the back row couldn't get to it, pointing the side out. 7-4, Maya Kettner back to serve, set 1. Serve on the way. Angled off to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds. Service error number 2 on the Thunderbirds. And a substitution coming. Kaylee Sipp will come off. Lauren Nelson checks back in. She'll trot back to the service line, serving 5-7. 5-7. Serve on the way. Short serve. Bly. Kettner goes next. Sets it up for a big kill by Riley MacArthur. MacArthur blasts one home. It'll be a point in the side out. Back to service. Sadie Swears serving. 8-5. Serve is away right into the net. Thunderbirds with 3 service errors. Swears will come out. Bly back in. Service line goes Brooke Scherfenberg for the Cougars. Serve is away. Bly to MacArthur. Sets it here. Severson blocked up at the net, and then Kettner can't get it to go over. And a big block put on by Sarah Prodzinski. Got upstairs with the block. And Scherfenberg with the service point makes it 7-8. Serve on the way. Another good serve. Severson. Kettner sets it. Here comes a tip. It's over. Kept alive by Nelson. Now it's in the air for Prodzinski's hit. Bly keeps it in the air. Left side. Big kill on the way. And it's just out of bounds. Tried to go all the way across the court was Kendra Severson. Just missing. And we're tied at 8s. Tied at 8s. Next serve. Severson. Kettner goes next on the set. Anderson on the attack. This one goes out of bounds. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. Scherfenberg with 3 in a row. Serving again. Serving 9-8. Serve is away. Kettner sets it herself, and Kettner, actually it was MacArthur. MacArthur was able to just set it over herself and down for a point. So point, side out, 9-all. MacArthur on the approach, the serve is away. Steeny over to Dahl. Left side, the attack coming from Thompson. And hit back quickly by the Thunderbird. Severson. Dahl sets it back again. Here's a big kill, blocked down, and it's kept alive by the Cougars, and they almost got it over. It went off of the rafters. And it'll be a point for MacArthur at the service line. 10-9, service away. Pass up to Dahl, sets it left side. Thompson on the attack, dug out by Bly. MacArthur sets again. Severson on the tip. Just off her fingertips, though. Doesn't make it over. And a side out. Substitutions. Miller coming off. Back in is Grace Cautious. We're tied at 10s. Serve on the way. Deep serve. That's out of bounds. Out of bounds. Point in a side out. 11-10. Severson serving. Serve is away. Cautious up front. Prodzinski is blocked by Worms, and then free balled over, and then pushed back by Bly right over the head of the Cougars. And that is going to be down for a point. Smart play there by Sophia Bly. Saw the Cougars creep up and then just pushed it right back over their head. 12-10 Thunderbirds. Serves away right off the top of the net. Going to go over, and then miscommunication between Lauren Nelson and Sarah Prodzinski. Nelson was kind of down. Couldn't get out of the way of Prodzinski, who was about to go next. 13-10 Thunderbirds. Next serve, another dandy. That one's out of bounds, though. Had a lot of smoke to it. Too much. Substitution, Kaylee Sipp coming in. Lauren Nelson sitting down. Serve is away from Thompson. Thunderbirds will set it up on the left side, and the hit by Kettner falls short. Goes into the net. And Lauren Thompson will get a service point. 12-13. Thompson to serve. Serves away. Severson. MacArthur goes next. They set up. Worms will tip into the middle. Dug up by the Cougars. Left side. Sipp on the attack. MacArthur. Then Anderson. It's up at the net. And Kettner blocked. Free ball back by Bly. Dahl sets it in the middle. Prodzinski's hit. Dug out by Bly. Set back side. Kendra Severson from the middle row. Cautious was there. Sip, left side attack. Severson is there. Now in the air for MacArthur on the hit. Dug out in the back row by Cautious. Dahl sets it, and a illegal hit by the Cougars. Point and a side out. Sadie Swears in for Josie Anderson. Sophia Bly to serve 14-12. Serves away. And the ball kept alive. Free-balled over. Went off the hands of one of the Cougars, and Cougars luckily got it over, and then Dahl hits into the net, and a timeout coming. Timeout brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Your community co-op energy solution scoreboard. Set 1. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 15-12 with yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
15-12, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West High School Volleyball with YourLiveEvent.com. Teams come back out of their hot timeouts. Sophia Bly back at the service line. Nick Neibauer is the floor official. Steve Fillion the chair official tonight here in Waubun. Bly serve is away. Played the back row by Thompson. They set Dahl left side. Sip on the attack, and big hit by Kaylee Sip. Blasts one off of Kendra Severson. Ball heads out of the gym. Goes somewheres into the cafeteria. And they'll get it back, and we'll have a point and a side out. Maddie Steen back to serve. Serving 13-15. Serve on the way. Worms. MacArthur sets Worms. Hit. Dug up, but the pass going up goes out of bounds wide to the left side, and Hannah Worms with the hit goes back to the service line now to serve 16-13. Serve on the way from Worms. Serve short in the middle. Played by Thompson. Set by Dahl is for Sip, and her hit again is good. Kaylee Sip with her third kill. Substitution as Dylan Miller checks in. Grace Cautious will sit down. Back to the service line goes Kaylee Dahl. Serving 14-16. Dahl serves away. Worms pass up front. Here is MacArthur's kill dug up by Steen. They set on the right side. Pushed over by Miller. And Thunderbirds on the attack. Off the blocking tip. Steen. And it goes under the net. Steen dug out a hard hit by Severson. But the pass goes under, and it's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Maya Kettner goes back to serve. Kettner serving 17-14. Serves away. Steen up front. And here's a push. Kept alive by Bly. Miller was able to push. Severson on the attack, and this one's going to float out of bounds. Severson trying to hit that cross-court attack. Substitution. Lillian Bitker checking in. Sitting down is Kaylee Sip. Bitker going back to serve, 15-17. Serve is on the way, angled over to Bly. And Kettner keeps it alive, and MacArthur's attack is good. Riley MacArthur with the big kill, her second. Bitker coming out, coming in is Lauren Nelson. It's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Sadie Swears back to serve, 18-15. So the serve by Swears away. Down the line over towards Nelson. Kept in the air. Left side attack is good as Lauren Thompson on the left side with the kill. Point and a side out. Scherfenberg goes back to serve at 16-18. Swears comes out. Bly comes back in for the Thunderbirds. Scherfenberg to serve. Bly the pass up to MacArthur. Sets it up. Hannah Worms. And Worms didn't get much. Actually, as Kendra Severson didn't get a whole lot of it, but just enough to misdirect it. Goes off of one of the Cougars out of bounds, and it'll be a point side out for the Thunderbirds as Riley MacArthur is back to serve, 19-16. Serve is away down the line. Thompson over towards Dahl. In the middle, Prodzinski's hit. MacArthur, now Anderson will go, and they set up for Severson. Big kill, Kendra Severson. Went off the block up front, down to the floor, and point for the Thunderbirds, who lead set 120-16. MacArthur to serve. Short serve, dug out by Scherfner. Actually, his hit kept alive by Severson. It was dug out by Nelson. And this time, Severson's hit out of bounds. Too much of that one. Substitution checking in as Grace Croshes. Sitting down as Dylan Miller. Grace Croshes at the service line, 17-20. Serves away. Blythe, the pass is over and then hit back. Anderson. And it's a backside tip by Severson. Goes off of a couple of Thunderbirds, and they call illegal hit on the side of the Cougars. It's very awkward the way the ball came, and Severson will serve 21-17. Serves away. They send it up to Dahl, who sets Thompson on the left side. Severson, Bly will go, and still in the air, and it'll be pushed over by Severson. Hustle play by the Thunderbirds. Dahl in the middle, Prodzinski on the attack. Anderson will go, and now it's Worms free balling back. Steen up to Dahl. Dahl sets back left side. Thompson on the attack. Dug out again by Severson. Backside set, and the hit goes over by Worms, and it's down for the point. Great hustle on both sides of the court that time. Both teams working hard. It's 22-17 Thunderbirds. Serve on the way. Prodzinski, the set all the way across to Thompson. Off the fingertips, down for the point. Big kill by Lauren Thompson, her third. Kaylee Sipp checking in. Lauren Nelson will sit down. Back to serve as Lauren Thompson. Serving 18-22. Serves into the back row. Severson, MacArthur, and then Worms will push into the middle. Sliding down. Cougars set it up left side. Sipp, and the blast is good from Kaylee Sipp. Block goes on with Hannah Worms. And a timeout is on the way for the Thunderbirds. Timeouts are taken. Their timeouts tonight, they're brought to you by Lynn the timeouts tonight. There we go. We'll take the break. Timeouts brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. We're back. It's 22-19. Thunderbirds set one.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Rheem water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have Northstar water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals to get the job done.
Proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Please call 218-983-3611.
Worms on the attack, and Worms hit Giz down for the point. Point in the side out. Swears will come on. Off is Josie Anderson. Sophia Bly is back to serve, 23-19. Serve is away, and goes right off the fingertips of Grace Croshes. And Sophia Bly gets the service point, and it's now set point, set one, 24-19. Serve on the way. Croshes, the pass up to Dahl, takes it herself, and a good option there by Kaylee Dahl. And the Cougars stay alive. Maddie Steen in to serve at the libero spot. Scherfenberg comes in up front. Steen the serve into the back row. MacArthur will set it up. Hannah Worms off the block, and then free ball back over. Sipp on the block that time. Setting it up, Sipp on the left side. Big kill, and it's going to be free balled over. Another kill, dug out again, and Worms will hit it back over to Croshes. They set it left side. Sipp once again. This time, tipped by MacArthur, kept alive, and the Thunderbirds can't play it out of the net. Point for the Cougars. Maddie Steen with the service point. 21-24, still set point. Bly up towards the net. MacArthur sets over herself. Kept alive by Scherfenberg. Now Sipp, middle row. Hit, played by Bly. MacArthur, middle row. Severson, big kill, and that will end set number one. Severson with the middle row kill. Set one goes to Mahnomen-Waubun, 25-21. On your Community Co-op Energy Solution scoreboard, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds lead the Ada-Borup-West Cougars one set to none. We're back with the first set stats after this with YourLiveEvent.com.
Thinking about your financial future can get to be complicated. At Bighorn LLC, they simplify this with a step-by-step process that's easy to understand. Call Kurt Fillion at Bighorn to set up an appointment soon. 218-689-6880. He makes the planning process seem much less stressful while giving you tips and advice that line up with your goals. Retirement plans, investment strategies, financial protection, Medicare plans, they do it all at Bighorn. With office locations in Bemidji, Monaga, and Hawley. Call 218-689-6880 and book your appointment soon. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated. In Between Set Report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Joe McCullum, Detroit Lakes, David McCullum of Mahnomen. Of course, all your insurance needs, contact David, 218-935-2175, Joe, 218-844-5970. The number is brought to you by Christian Motors of Fertile. First set, Kendra Severson with 5 service points had 4 kills. Hannah Worms recording 3 kills and a couple of blocks. Ada-Borup-West, Lauren Thompson, 3 kills. Kaylee Sipp had 4 kills in that first set. Thunderbirds win the first set, 25-21. We're set for set number 2 here tonight. On the floor for the Thunderbirds, it's Maya Kettner, Sadie Swears, Kendra Severson, along with Riley MacArthur, Hannah Worms, and Madison Spear. On the floor for the Cougars, they'll come out with Kaylee Dahl, along with Grace Krosius, Brooke Scherpenberg, also Lauren Thompson, Sarah Prodzinski. All in now, substitutions. The liberos check in. Maddie Steen will check in for the Cougars. Sophia Bly will be checking in for the Thunderbirds. Thanks for tuning in. High school volleyball tonight with yourliveevent.com. So it'll be Thunderbirds serving first. Riley MacArthur will start the service here for Mahnomen-Waubun. The serve is away. Steen will send it up. Dahl sets it up left side. Thompson on the attack. Severson. Now MacArthur back to Severson. Big kill. It's going to be blocked. Pushback over by the Thunderbirds. And now Prodzinski was up on the block, but Hannah Worms was able to power down a hit. And it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Riley MacArthur with the service point. Great net play up front. 1-0. MacArthur the serve into the middle. Steen, the pass goes up to Dahl, pushes over herself. Spear sets it up and a kill. Dug out back row. Scherpenberg kept alive by Dahl. Thompson's hit over to Bly. Bly to MacArthur, and it'll be a free ball over by Worms. Steen again with the pass. Dahl sets it in the middle. Left side, Lauren Thompson will punch it over. Kettner, MacArthur, here comes Severson's hit. Thompson keeps it alive. Back up off the ground is Nelson, and then free ball back by Thompson. Big quick here for Hannah Worms, and the quick goes out of bounds. They tried the quick going to Hannah Worms. Goes long out of bounds, and we're tied at 1. Back to serve for the Cougars will be Grace Krosius. Serving ones, the serve is away. Severson, and the hit is over and good. MacArthur takes it herself. And Riley MacArthur with a big hit. Pointing the side out for the Thunderbirds. Severson back to serve. Severson 5 service points in that first set. Serve is away. Krosius sends it over towards the bleachers. Dahl keeps it alive. Prodzinski's free ball doesn't make it over. And Severson will get the service point. 3-1 Thunderbirds. Next serve is away. Dug up by Krosius. They'll set it left side. Thompson's hit. Kettner, MacArthur, and then free ball that goes out of bounds. Little miscommunication on the side of the Thunderbirds. Substitutions, Kaylee Sipp coming in. Lauren Nelson sitting down. Back to serve is Lauren Thompson. Serving 2-3. Serves away. Severson. Set by MacArthur for Hannah Worms, who tips into the middle. Thompson digs it up. They'll set it up for Sipp. Big swing, and it'll be free ball. Whoa! The hit hit Sis. Now Sis is hitting everybody. So Thompson with the service point. Service away. The set by MacArthur. Hannah Worms hit into the back row. Steen is there. Up at the net. Worms tips it back down and goes back over. Steen got a hand on it. But it goes under the net. No good. Went in a side out. Swear is in. Spear sits down. Bly back to serve. Serving 4-3. Serves away. Dug up by Thompson. Prodzinski's hit in the back row. Severson. They set Kettner. And they're going to say Kettner was over the line. So that'll be a point and a side out for the Cougars. Prodzinski comes off. Steen back to serve. Serves away. Good serve. Severson punched over by MacArthur. Dahl now set left side. Kaylee Sipp on the attack. Into the net. No good. Point. Side out for the Thunderbirds. Hannah Worms will trot back to serve. Serving 5-4. Serves away. Short serve into the net. No good. 4 service errors on the night for the Thunderbirds. Dylan Miller checks in. Sitting down is Grace Cautious. Back to serve is Kaylee Dahl. Serves away. Good serve. Dug up by Worms and then freeballed over by Worms. Scherfenberg. Dahl backside. And Miller's kill is good. Dylan Miller on the backside with the kill. Cougars lead 6-5. Dahl with the service point. 6-5, serve on the way. Serve is over. Worms. Kettner sets it up, and Sadie Swears hits into the net. So it'll be a point for the Cougars, who now lead 7-5. Serve is away. And the Kettner set. Middle row, Severson on the attack, and it's good. Severson with 5 kills on the night. Kettner going back to serve, serving 6-7. Serve on the way. Angled over, kept alive by middle row hit. That's going to go out of bounds. Miller in the middle, hits it off to the right. Kettner with the service point. Tied at 7, set 2. Thunderbirds lead the match, 1-0. Kettner serve into the net. Substitution, Lillian Bitker will come in. Sitting down is Kaylee Sipp. Bitker will serve. Serve is away, Worms. Kettner set it up for MacArthur, and the hit is good. Riley MacArthur gets the kill. Substitutions. Checking in is Lauren Nelson. Bitker will sit down. Back to service. Sadie Swears at 8-8. Serve is away. It's a sinker. Scherfenberg over to Dahl. Nope. Steen will take it. And a tip by Thompson. It's good. Lauren Thompson on the tip. Nice decision by Thompson. Substitution. Scherfenberg back to serve. 9-8. Serving to the net. Ties it up in 9s. Steen will check back in as Scherfenberg comes off. Back to serve. Riley MacArthur at 9s. Short serve. Kept alive by Thompson. And Prodzinski will push into the corner. Kettner is there. Now MacArthur. And an illegal hit by the Thunderbirds. Substitution coming. Grace Cautious checks back in. Sitting down is Dylan Miller. Cautious will serve. 10-9. Serve into the net. No good. Service error by the Cougars. Now we're tied at 10s. Severson serving. Serves away. Steen, the pass is up. Thompson keeps it alive. Prodzinski stepping back, hits it over. They set it up for Hannah Worms. A kill dug out by Steen. Off the tip. Dahl sets left side. Thompson. Dug out by Bly. Back row. Thunderbirds will send Kettner to the attack. Kettner's kill is good. Mike Kettner with the kill. Severson another service point. 11-10 Thunderbirds. So the Thunderbirds will serve. Goes off of Prodzinski, kept alive by Crocious, free-balled by Dahl, goes over. Sin, middle row, and a nice block by Prodzinski. Dahl kept it alive, and then illegal hit by the Cougars. Thunderbirds lead 12-10, set number 2. Serve is away down the line. It's Nelson over to Dahl, and Prodzinski misfires, goes under the net. And a timeout coming. Timeout's brought to you by Nick Prothro, Pioneer Seed. We'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Thunderbirds leading the Cougars set 2, 13-10.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem, with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the Mahnomen School District. Well, during the break, a hit in the net, or a serve in the net by Severson. Now the serve is on the side of the Cougars. Thunderbirds a free ball with Worms into the middle. Crocious. Dahl sets it back in the middle. Sip on the attack. Fires into the net. No good. Point side out for Mahnomen-Waubun. Swears comes in as sitting down a spear. 14-11, Sophia Bly serve. Prodzinski, Crocious, sips next hit, tipped at the net. Severson comes up, sets it backside, Kettner, but it's an illegal set. And so the Cougars get a point in the side out. Prodzinski out, Scherfenberg in, and that'll send Steen back to the service line. So at the service line is Maddie Steen. Serves away. Severson, Worms will hit over. Steen. Now Dahl goes left side, Sip for the attack, dug out by Bly. MacArthur, and illegal hit by the Thunderbirds. Steen will get the service point. 13-14. Serves away. Severson, Bly, and Swears, their attack. Dug out in the back row by Crocious. Now Sip on the attack. Yeah, and that's going to be good for Kaylee Sip. Went off of one of the Thunderbirds to the back wall. Steen with the service point. Tied at 14. Next serve is away. Bly over to Severson. Free balled by MacArthur. Thompson will send it up to Dahl, who will set it up for Scherfenberg. And the block was on. Scherfenberg got it past. Kill is good. Steen will get the service point, and it's 15-14 Cougars. Next serve is away. Bly, the pass goes up. It's up towards the net. Worms, it's tipped back down. He's going over, and Kaylee Sip tipped that baby back down in a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Nick Prothro, Pioneer C, Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West now leads Mahnomen-Waubun 16-14.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
16-14. Ada-Borup-West now leads Mahnomen-Waubun on YourLiveEvent.com. Maddie Steen stays back at the service line. Serving 16-14. So the serve is away. Severson. MacArthur goes next. Sets it up for Worms. The kill. Dug out by Cautious. Left side. Sip on the attack. Tipped at the net. Free ball back. Dahl to set. Left side. Sip will go again. Big kill, and it's good. Kaylee Sip, the perfect set, and she makes him pay. And Steen with another service point. 17-14, Ada-Borup-West. Serve is away. Severson. And the set goes over. Dahl, Cautious goes. Sip on the attack. And another big kill for Kaylee Sip. They just keep going back to her. She keeps delivering. 18-14. Steen to serve again. Serve is angled over towards Severson. Now Worms. And Swears hits into the net, no good. So the Thunderbirds with some errors here. Kettner will come off. Checking in is Sunshine England. Back to serve is Maddie Steen. 19-14. Serve is away. Bly. They'll set it in the middle. Severson on the attack. They'll go by Thompson. Dahl sets left side. Sip. And again, back to Kaylee Sip. Delivers again. 20-14. Cougars picking up some speed here. Serve into the back row. They'll set it middle row. Severson's kill. Dug out by Thompson. Dahl sets back for Sip. Sip will swing again. Good! Kaylee Sip is tearing it up. Thunderbirds struggling for an answer to the big hits of Kaylee Sip. 21-14. On the run is MacArthur. Middle row, Worms. Up towards Dahl. Takes it herself. Free ball back into the corner. Steen got a hand on it. Nobody else home after that. The Thunderbirds get the point in the side out. Substitution. Maya Kettner going to check back in for Sunshine England. 15-21, Hannah Worms to serve. Serve is away. Cautious, the pass goes up to Dahl, who sets it for Sip. Sip on the attack, dug out by Severson. Kettner, it's up towards the net, and it's going to fall on the side of the Cougars. Now Sip on the attack. Up towards, and it falls on the side of the Thunderbird. Scherpenberg was able to tip it back. Now Dylan Miller checks in for Grace Cautious. Back to serve is Kaylee Dahl. 22-15. Serve is away. Worms, the pass is up towards the net. Hit back down. Swears digs it out of the net. MacArthur fires into the net. So it's now 23-15. Kaylee Dahl serves again. 23-15. Serves away. Bly, the pass is into the net. Thunderbirds can't do anything with it. And it's now set point. 24-15. Cougars leading. Serves away. And Swears got a hand on it, sent it the wrong way, and that'll end set number 2 with Ada-Borup-West. 25-15 winners. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 2 goes to Ada-Borup-West. 25-15. We'll come back with the in-between set report and the numbers on YourLiveEvent.com.
More new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, 44-foot Case IH chisel plow priced at $30,000. Talk with Chuck and Neil on this, or ask them about this new trade, 2018 Versatile Fury, 35-foot, 24-inch blades, cage roller, one owner, local trade, very good condition, priced at $84,000. They also have the Massey Ferguson 8660 front wheel assist tractor, and they have new equipment on the lot too. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, thanks you for your business.
The fall season is a perfect time to visit Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Rent a cabin for the weekend. Take in the beautiful fall colors. Experience excellent fall fishing on North or South Twin Lakes. And of course, the friendly faces and the delicious food at the lodge. Call today, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. In between set report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, David McCollum of Mahnomen, along with Lynn Four as your insurance source downtown Mahnomen. The stats brought to you by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile Well. That second set was a Kaylee Sipp show as she pounded down several big hits. She's up to 9 kills here so far, and I want to say she had 6 of them in the, or 5 of them at least here in this second set. Nice setting from Kaylee Dahl, was able to set things up. Dahl was able to end it with her serving. Mahnomen-Waubun got Kendra Severson for a few more service points. Hannah Worms delivering a kill or two, but it was all Ada-Borup-West in set number 2 as 25-15 the final there. We go to set 3 with Mahnomen-Waubun and Ada-Borup-West. You're in between set report. Brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, David McCollum of Mahnomen, and Linfor is your insurance source. The number is brought to you by Christian Motors. Set for set number 2. On the floor for the Thunderbirds, it's Hannah Worms, Josie Anderson, along with Riley MacArthur, Kendra Severson, Sadie Swears, Mike Kettner. On the floor for the Cougars, it's Grace Crossius, Lauren Nelson, Sarah Prodzinski, along with Brooke Scherfenberg, also Lauren Thompson, and Kaylee Dahl. Liberos will check in. Sophia Bly for the Thunderbirds. Sadie Swears comes out. Maddie Steen will be checking in. For Ada-Borup-West, Grace Crossius is back to serve. So Scherfenberg comes out. Steen checks in. Crossius to serve. Set 3. Here we go. Crossius, the serves away to the back row. Bly. MacArthur will set it up backside. Severson fires into the net, no good. So Crossius with the service point. 1-0 Cougars. Serve is away. Kettner on the run. Anderson keeps it up. Hannah Worms falling backwards. Fires one across, and it's all the way out of bounds. Crossius with another service point. 2-0. Cougars leading here in set 2. Next serve is away. Bly passing up. They set it up for Hannah Worms, the attack. Dugout, Crossius back row. Dahl sets it across for Thompson. Thompson's attack to the back wall, no good. Point side out for the Thunderbirds. Kendra Severson will serve. Served by Severson. Steen sends it over. It's still up in the air, and Steen will free ball this one. It goes off of the light. So it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Ties it up at 2. Severson, the service point, serves again. Steen. Dahl goes next, sets it across. Thompson left side. Tipped back down by Worms. Now Prodzinski will set up Thompson, who gets a hit. MacArthur dives, gets to it, and next goes Severson, free balled over by MacArthur. Pass is up towards the net. Kettner. And here is a hit into the middle and kept alive. No. I'm going to say that hit the floor. It was a great save. Couldn't tell if it went off her hand or went off the floor, but the officials say it went off the floor. Be a point for the Thunderbirds. The ball headed out of the gymnasium. Once again, Severson's able to get it. 3-2. Serve on the way. And it's away. Crossius over towards Dahl. Sets it up. Prodzinski will push. Anderson sets. Here's Kettner on the attack. Dug up by Cautious once again. The set across. Thompson on the attack is good. Lauren Thompson with the kill. Kaylee Sipp comes in. Lauren Nelson will sit down. Thompson back to serve. Threes. Serves away. Good serve. Severson sets it on the backside, and it's up over, and then Prodzinski tips it back down. Pass was up towards and over the net. Lauren Thompson with her 4th service point. Serves again. Serve, floats back to Severson. MacArthur goes next as Kettner will hit across. Cautious sends it up towards Miller. They'll set it up for Prodzinski. The attack dug up by MacArthur. Anderson. Here's Severson on the attack. And it's up towards the ceiling. Dahl sets it. Sipp on the attack. Big kill. Kept the live free ball over by Worms. Hustle play. Dahl takes it herself. Pushed back into the middle. Thompson. Now Dahl's up towards the net. Sipp on the hit. And Anderson blocks it. Josie Anderson got up. Sipp didn't get all of it on. Didn't get the full hit. Anderson was able to get up and send it back down. Pointing the side out. Bly to serve. Serve is away, and Dahl up towards the net, and the pass was too close. The set was too close to the net. Cougars couldn't do anything with that one, and it's into the net. Thunderbirds lead 5-4. Bly to serve. Serves away, floats it towards Cautious, and they'll set it up for Sipp. Sipp on the attack. Severson. MacArthur, and here's Hannah Worms, blocked at the net, and they couldn't get it back over, and a big block there by Prodzinski. Pointing the side out, we're tied at 5s. Prodzinski comes out. Scherfenberg back in. Steen on the serve, into the net, no good. Service error. Pointing the side out for the Thunderbirds, will lead 6-5. Back to serve. Hannah Worms. Worms the serve. Thompson the pass over to Dahl, setting up for Sipp. Sipp fires away. Severson digs it up. Kettner hit, goes out of bounds. Kettner tried to do a little bit of angle work. Dylan Miller will come in, sitting down as Grace Cautious. Back to serve is Kaylee Dahl. 6-all, we're tied. Serves away. Kettner goes next, and MacArthur's hit is good. Riley MacArthur with 5 kills. 7-6 Thunderbirds. Kettner goes back to serve. Kettner's serve is away. It's up towards the net, and the hit coming off of Severson floats wide left. Pass went over, and Severson hits out of bounds. Substitution. Sipp comes off. Bitker comes in to serve. Tied at 7s. We go back, we go forth. Serve is away. Bly, Kettner, and MacArthur is hit, no good. And there was a tip up at the net. So the kill is good. Back to service, Sadie Swears. Serving 8-7. Serve is away. Steen, the pass up to Dahl, who sets it up left side. Thompson's attack, dug out by Swears. Kettner on the run. And here is Severson into the corner. Dug out by Nelson. They set backside, and an illegal set. So Swears will get the service point. 9-7 Thunderbirds. Swears, the serve is away. All the way through, Dahl in the middle, left side, Thompson, the attack is out of bounds. Thompson, too far on that one. Swears with the service point, makes it 10-7 Thunderbirds. Serve is away into the middle, Scherfenberg, Dahl goes next, they set it, and it's an illegal set. And another service point and a timeout. Timeouts brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed, your community co-op energy solutions. Scoreboard 11-7. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars, set number 3.
When that home improvement list gets too long, the guy to call is Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe does new construction, remodeling, additions, windows, siding, and roofing. When that to-do list gets too large, the man to call is Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling. 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling.
11-7. Thunderbirds leading here in set number 3 tonight on yourliveevent.com. Swears to serve for the Thunderbirds. It's over. Steen will send it in the middle. Dahl on the run. Thompson goes next. Hit is dug out by Swears. Kettner, the set, goes over towards Severson, who swings way across, out of bounds. They try to angle it across and goes out of bounds. Substitution. Actually, Steen comes off at the libero. Prodzinski and Scherfenberg serving 8-11. Severson over to Kettner. They'll set up for Severson. Severson's hit. Kept alive by Dahl. And again on the illegal for the Cougars. Scherfenberg out. Steen comes in. Back to serve as Riley MacArthur for the Thunderbirds. 12-8. Serves away. Nelson set up Thompson. Thompson powers through the block for the kill. Lauren Thompson with 5 kills. Thunderbirds block, sends it sailing out of bounds. Dylan Miller coming out. Back to service, Grace Crocious, 9-12. 9-12, Crocious on the serve. Serve, wow, what a serve. Hits the top of the net and just trickles over for an ace serve. Ace serves are brought to you by Mustang Seed. 10-12. Next serve, Worms. And the set is over. Dahl back over. Thompson will free ball it. Kettner. MacArthur sets, and the quick is good. Hannah Worms just barely got her fingertips on it to get it over the net. Falls in the middle. It's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds, 13-10. Severson on the approach. Serves away. Back row, Crocious. Dahl, and now Thompson free balls into the middle. Bly over to MacArthur. Here's the hit from the middle from Severson. Sent over off to the right side. Dahl, and then Prodzinski's hit. Free ball back over, and then Hannah Worms. It was a hustle play by the Cougars that made that all work. Worms had an opportunity, just hits it to the back wall. Sip in. Nelson out. Thompson serve. And it's a good one. Lauren Thompson with the good serve. Thunderbirds send it to the back wall. 12-13. Thompson will serve again. Next serve. Anderson. Severson. And then free balled by MacArthur. Crocious over to Dahl. They set up Sip. Sip. Big hit there by Kaylee Sip. She's got 10 kills. Thompson with another service point. 13 all, we're tied. First tie since sevens. Serve is over. Severson. On the run. Thunderbirds will free ball it with Hannah Worms into the back row. Thompson going to Prodzinski, and then Sip has to punch it over. MacArthur. Severson up at the net, and this hit goes over. Sip digs it out. Dahl back to Prodzinski on the attack, and Prodzinski's kill is good. And a timeout for the Thunderbirds. Timeout brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Set number 3, Cougars leading the Thunderbirds 14-13.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Ada-Borup-West leading Mahnomen-Waubun, set number 3, 14-13 with yourliveevent.com. Lauren Thompson back at the service line. And the serve on the way. Bly, the pass. Anderson can't do anything with it. Bly's pass goes out of bounds. And the Thunderbirds, again, struggling with Lauren Thompson's serves. Serve is away into the corner. Severson, MacArthur sets it up. Hannah Worms off the tip. Maddie Steen sends it off to the back wall, and the kill is good. So Hannah Worms able to get a kill. Sophia Bly back to serve. Sadie Swearson back up front. Bly serving 14-15. Serve is away. Thompson, the pass goes up to Dahl, and it's tipped over, and one of the Thunderbirds stepped under. It was Sadie Swears, stepped over the line, pointing a side out. Prodzinski out. Back to serve is Maddie Steen, serving 16-14. Serves away. Severson punched over by MacArthur. Cautious will go. Now Dahl, they set up Sip. Sip's hit. Bly gets a hand on it, kept alive by Swears. Free balled over by MacArthur. Steen, the pass goes up front. Sip has to punch it over. Severson. And the free ball goes over towards Dahl. On the run is Cautious. And free ball back by Sip. And a push into the corner. Cautious goes. Now Dahl, they'll set it in the middle for Scherfenberg. Severson. Back to Severson. The kill attempt. Good. Kendra Severson from that middle row with the kill. Hannah Worms goes back to serve. 15-16, set 3. Knotted at 1 set apiece here tonight with YourLiveEvent.com. Serves away, short serve. Scherfenberg, Dahl keeps it alive. Free balled by Cautious. Bly. The set goes over to MacArthur. MacArthur's hit on the run, and it's good. Riley MacArthur with the kill. Hannah Worms, the service point. We're tied at 16s. Served by Worms. This time it'll be sent up to Dahl. They set up Sip. Big attack, dug out by MacArthur. And now Bly, middle row, goes all the way out of bounds. And it's a point and a side out. Cautious coming out. Miller in. Dahl to serve at 17-16 Cougars. Serves away, angled over towards Worms. Bly will go next. Severson the hit. Middle row, Thompson digs it up to Dahl. They set up Sip. Sip fires into the back wall, no good. Be a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Maya Kettner back to serve. We're knotted at 17s. Serve is over. Steen, the pass up to Dahl. Sets it, illegal. Kettner with the service point. 18-17, Thunderbirds leading. Next serve, Steen back over to Dahl. Dahl sets it up. Left side, Scherfenberg is blocked up at the net by MacArthur. Thunderbirds setting, free balled over. Thompson. Backside set. Here is a big hit to the wall. Dylan Miller. Too much on that one. Goes to the wall. Kettner with the service point. 19-17. Kettner's next serve just over the net. Kettner dances one over the net. Ace serve. Now a timeout for the Cougars. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Set 3. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 20-17.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
20-17, the Thunderbirds lead the Cougars here in set number 3. Knotted in the match, 1 set all. Maya Kettner at the service line. She served the last 3 in a row. Kettner serves away. Thompson bumps it in the air. Dahl, and on the run, Dahl's pass goes over the head of Scherfenberg, and Kettner gets a service point. 21-17. Next serve away. Steen over to Dahl. Dahl over to Scherfenberg on the attack. And off of Hannah Worms' arms to the back wall. Kill is good for Brooke Scherfenberg. Bittker comes in. Sip will sit down. Bittker goes back to serve. 18-21. Bitker serve into the corner. Worms. Bly has to free ball it over on a hurry. Steen. Now Dahl sets it left side. Thompson's the attack. Severson, they set it up. Back over to MacArthur. And the kill is down for Riley MacArthur. 8 kills on the night for MacArthur. Pointing the side out. Bitker coming back out. Checking in as Lauren Nelson back to serve as Sadie Swears at 22-18. Serve on the way. And Thompson sliding to get to it. Dahl goes next. And now Scherfenberg's hit. Dug up by Swears. Kettner on the run. Sets it up. Here's a big kill. Dug out. Goes up towards the ceiling. Now they set Thompson left side. Swears dug it off the rafter. Big kill. Lauren Thompson really put a swing on that one. Be a point in the side out. Krodzinski checks back in. Back to service. Brooke Scherfenberg at 19-22. Anderson free balls it over. It's up at the net. And the kill is down. Dylan Miller had to hurry up and kill that one. And it's good. Scherfenberg, the service point. It's 20-22. Down to the wire here in set 3. Serves away. Bly. MacArthur will set it. Here's a kill that's dug up by Miller. Dahl goes next. Free ball by Thompson. Worms the pass up towards Kettner. They set it up for MacArthur's kill is good. Riley MacArthur, another kill. Pointing the side out. 23-20. MacArthur to serve for the Thunderbirds. Serves away. Nelson over to the left side. Thompson's attack off the top of the net. No good. And MacArthur gets a service point. Set point here in set number 3. 24-20. Riley MacArthur, the approach, the serve is away. Thompson over to Dahl. Dahl sets back for Thompson. Thompson's kill, good. Lauren Thompson. Block was on. Powered through it. Point, side out, Cougars. Miller out. Crocious in. Crocious to serve. Still set point. 21-24. Crocious to serve. Serve is away. Kettner. MacArthur. Free balled over by Anderson. Thompson back over to Dahl. Dahl will set it back for Thompson. Kill blocked up at the net by Hannah Worms. Now free balled by Dahl. Kettner. They set it up. Here's Hannah Worms. Kill! Good! And that will end set number 3. Thunderbirds winning that one 25-21. You're in between set report, brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and also Lynn Fords. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 2-1 here. Set 4 on the way with your live event.
Do you realize that eye examinations are necessary every 1 to 2 years? Just because you think your vision has not changed does not mean everything is healthy. For your next eye examination appointment, call the Valley Vision Clinic of Ada. Dr. Dave Solsing, 784-4091. Think of how important your eyes are to your daily living. Get your eye examination appointment scheduled soon. Call the Valley Vision Clinic Ada, 784-4091. Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic, Valley Square Building, Ada. Bruce Visser's with us from Visser Grading. Bruce, we want to get out information and safety reminders during this harvest season. What do you have?
When you're doing your corn and your sugar beets and these fall crops, if the roads need a little extra attention, give me a call, 218-415-0191, and we can come out, get the roads back in shape.
We just want to wish everybody a safe harvest season as well, don't we?
Absolutely. This is a stressful time of the year, and we just want everybody to be safe out there.
Visser Grading, phone number again is?
218-415-0191.
In between set report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Joe McCullum, Detroit Lakes, 844-5970. David McCullum of Mahnomen, 218-935-2175. And Lynn Fords, your insurance source, downtown Mahnomen. The numbers are brought to you by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. Well, the Thunderbirds win set number 2, 25-21. We had a lot of ties. Ties at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 16, 17. Thunderbirds would then get some hits from Hannah Worms and another block. Kendra Severson also playing well. The Cougars, Lauren Thompson really stepped up there in set 3 for the Cougars, along with some great serving again. Maddie Steen did a nice job But in the end, the Thunderbirds would get a kill to end it. Riley MacArthur stays hot. She's got 9 kills here in this one so far. She had recorded 3 kills in set number 3. We move on to set number 4, where the Thunderbirds and the Cougars are set to go. Thunderbirds lead the match now 2-1 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. It'll be Hannah Worms along with Maya Kettner, Sadie Swears, Josie Anderson, Kendra Severson, and Riley MacArthur. Sophia Bly will check in. On the floor for the Cougars, it'll be Kaylee Dahl along with Lauren Nelson, Lauren Thompson, Brooke Scherfenberg, Sarah Prodzinski, and Grace Crocious. Maddie Steen will be checking in at the libero. She'll check in for Scherfenberg. Bly will check in for Swears. So Spear will have to check in here for Josie Anderson. So Madison Spear will be in. Now Sadie Swears will sit down. Sophia Bly will come in at the libero. Back to serve. Thunderbirds will have the service to start set number 4 rather. Riley MacArthur will serve. Serve away from MacArthur. Crosha sends it up to Dahl, who will set up left side. Thompson's attack, good. Lauren Thompson, 8 kills here tonight. Another big one there. Pointing the side out. 1-0 Cougars. Crosha's back to serve. Serve is away. Up towards the net. Spears hit. Goes over. Dug out by Nelson. They'll set it up left side. Here comes Thompson again. And Kettner put her arm up. Think it was going out of bounds. Kettner didn't get out of the way in time. Another kill. And Crocious will get the service point. 2-0. Cougars lead here. Set number 4. This one's going to be dug up. They set it up for Hannah Worms. A short hit. Dug up by Dahl. Prodzinski goes next. Thompson will push. Worms pushes back into the back row. Nelson up to Dahl. Dahl sets it left side. This is a big hit, and it's dug up by Bly. MacArthur, and now Severson's hit. Steen, Prodzinski, left side Thompson. Kill for Lauren Thompson. 10 kills on the night for Thompson. Cautious, another service point. Serves away. Worms, Spear, and now Hannah Worms into the net. Cougars off to a hot start here in set number 4. 4-0. Grace Cautious to serve once again. Serves away. Worms. Pass over to Spear. They set it back for Worms. Worms hit. Taken by Nelson. Dahl goes next. Thompson. Tipped at the net. Goes off the rafters. And now Severson on the attack. Up. Nice dig there by Nelson. Free balled by Steen. They set over from MacArthur for Worms. Big kill, and it's good. Hannah Worms with the kill. Point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Back to serve is Kendra Severson at 1-4. 1-4. Severson serve. Steen with the hit goes backwards, and Severson with the service point. Severson will serve 2-4. 2-4, serve on the way. Serves away. Steen, the pass is up towards the net, and Dahl pushes, and Bly pushes into the net. I don't think Sophia Bly was really ready for that. Pushed into the net, point aside out. Kaylee Sipp comes in. Lauren Nelson out. Back to service, Thompson. 5-2 Cougars. Nice serve, Severson. MacArthur will free ball it over. Cautious on the run. Now Dahl goes, it's over towards Sipp. Sipp can't push. Can punch that one over, hits the net. Point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Swears comes in. Spear will sit down. Back to service, Sophia Bly. 3-5. Serve away. Prodzinski over to the left side. Sipp, big fire into the net. Bly with the service point. 4-5. Serve coming for Sophia Bly. Goes over to Prodzinski. Dahl sets it. And the hit knocked back down, blocked by Hannah Worms. As it was Sipp trying to just slide that one over. And Hannah Worms was there to knock it down. We're tied at 5. Serve into the back row. Cautious up towards Dahl. Set up Sip. Sip's hit goes over the block. Swears now Bly. And Kettner's hit over the block. Played by Dahl. Prodzinski goes next. Sip punches it. Still in the air. Here's Sadie Swears on the attack. Good! Cougars hustling to try and get to that empty spot. Swears hit falls right in the middle. It's 6-5 Thunderbirds. Serves away. Prodzinski. Dahl goes next. Sip will set. Or hit. Dug out by Severson back row. Here's Hannah Wormskill. Dug out back row cautious. Dahl on the set again. This time it's for Prodzinski. Her hit. Dug out by Severson. MacArthur goes. And then Bly will free ball into the back row where Steen stands. Dahl sets off to the left side. Here's the hit. Dug out again. And it goes out of bounds. Sip with the hit. Severson sliding to get to it, but hits out of bounds. We're tied at 6. Back to serve is Maddie Steen. Serve is away. Played by Worms, and then it'll be middle row for Severson. Dug out by Thompson up towards the net. Dahl set it up. Sip the attack. Dug out free ball back. Cautious. It's up at the net. Hit by Swears. And then nobody can get around. Scherpenberg was actually sliding. Dahl can't get around her in time. And it's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. 7-6. Serve on the way for Hannah Worms. Serve over towards Cautious. Dahl sets it up left side. Sip loads. Bly digs it up. Severson. Here's Riley MacArthur's attack. Dug up by Cautious. Back row off the tip. Dahl. Sip. Hit is over. Severson. Kettner. Middle row. Severson's hit is out of bounds. Severson fires off to the left. And it's a point and a side out. 7-all, we're tied. Back to serve, Kaylee Dahl. Serves away, Worms angles it over towards, and it's punched over by MacArthur. The set, here is Sip's hit. Bly, Kettner will set. Here's MacArthur's hit. Tip, Sip gets it off the tip. Dahl sets back for Sip, left side, falling backwards. MacArthur, now Kettner hit over by MacArthur on the run is Thompson. Got to it. Free balled by Steen. Back row Bly for the Thunderbirds. Kettner will set again. Here comes Severson's hit. Dug out by Dahl. They'll set it up. Scherpenberg's hit is out of bounds. Scherpenberg tried to angle it down the line. Kettner will go back to serve on a point and a side out. 8-7, set 4. Thunderbirds leading. Kettner's serve into the net. Tied at 8. Sip will come out. Bitker in. So it'll be Bitker to serve. Serve is away into the back row. Worms. Kettner sets. The attack by Riley MacArthur is good. 10 kills for MacArthur. Substitution coming. Bitker out. And at the service, Sadie Swears. Short serve off the top of the net, free balled over. MacArthur keeps it alive. Now it's Severson firing into the net. No good. Ties it at 9s. Back to serve, Scherpenberg. As they set up for Severson. Off the tip, played by Nelson, kept alive. Dahl. And Thompson, little miscommunication between Thompson and Prodzinski. Scherpenberg out, Steen in. 10-9 Thunderbirds. Back to serve. Riley MacArthur serve is over. Nelson sends it up to Dahl, who will set that side. Miller on the attack. And nice hustle, and MacArthur's hit. Dug up by Steen on a nice dive. And Prodzinski will free ball it. And the hit, it's dug up by Nelson, kept alive by Miller. Here's Prodzinski's hit. MacArthur, Bly, middle row. Dug up by Nelson once again. They set it left side, Thompson on the attack. Dug out off the rafters, free balled over by the Thunderbirds. Now Dahl sets backside, Miller attacks. And Miller's attack, good. Nobody home there. Dylan Miller just planted one in the middle. Miller coming out, cautious in to serve. Tied at 10s. Back and forth we go. Good volleyball here tonight with yourliveevent.com. Serve is away. Bly, it's up towards the net. Thunderbirds can't play it out. Pass goes up into the net. Cautious with the service point. She started the service here in set 4 with a nice run. It's 11-10 Cougars. And an ace serve. Cautious just dropped one right in front of Bly. Ace serves are brought to you by Mustang Seed. 12-10 Cougars. Serve is away. Another one. Free balled over by Bly. They set it left side. Thompson on the attack. And it's kept alive by Bly. Free ball won't make it over. And the hit is good. That one was nearly going out of bounds. And a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Top brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 4. Cougars leading 13-10.
Parents of the students at the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School District, keeping up with what you need to know is easy. So log on to waubun.k12.mn.us and find out what is happening at the schools. Plus view valuable resources directed towards you at the left-hand side of the homepage. And listen to the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School News Thursday mornings at 9:05 a.m. on Gold 101.5 FM KRJM.
13-10. Cougars leading. Grace Cautious at the service line. So Cautious to serve. Deep serve. Kettner. MacArthur set it up. Here's Severson's attack. Good. Severson with the kill. She's got 7 kills. Pointing a side out for the Thunderbirds. Back to serve goes Kendra Severson. 11-13. Serve is on the way. Prodzinski over to Dahl. Thompson on the hit. Out of bounds. Severson with the service point. 12-13. Severson to serve again. Severson serve. Nelson sends it up towards the net. Dahl tips. Free balled back by the Thunderbirds. Now Dahl set it up. Thompson's attack. Tipped. And it's good. It was tipped right into the middle, and 2 Thunderbirds were about to go for it, and then neither one of them did, thinking the other one was, and didn't want to run into each other. Nelson out, Sip in for the Cougars. Thompson's serve is away. They set it up. Hannah Worms on the attack. Dug up by Steen. It goes off of a rafter. Still in the air. And now it is Sip on the hit. Spear sends it the wrong way. Kaylee Sip with the hit. Thompson, service point. 15-12. Cougars leading set 4. Serve is away into the net. No good. 5th service error tonight for Ada-Borup-West. Sadie Swear comes in. Madison Spear out. Sophia Bly will serve 13-15. Short serve that Sip keeps in the air. Prodzinski goes next, and now Sip on the hit into the net. Bly with the service point. 14-15. Serve is away. Played by Thompson in the back row. Kept alive by Prodzinski, and Sip will free ball it. Severson set by MacArthur, and Hannah Worms. The kill is good. Powered it through. Thompson dove. Couldn't quite get there. And now tied at 15. Sophia Bly serving 15s. Another good serve that's played by Kaylee Sip. They'll set up. Sip will free ball it into the back row. Severson sends it up. MacArthur will set it back for Severson. Big kill. Steen off the tip. Prodzinski, it's up at the net. Hit down by Worms. The pass was going over, and Hannah Worms pounds it down. Sophia Bly now at 10 service points at 16-15. Bly's serve angled over, out of bounds. Ties it at 16. Maddie Steen back to serve. Serve is away. Bly free balls it over, and no, free ball didn't go over. And again, Bly's pass into the net. Maddie Steen now with 10 service points, gets set to serve. 17-16 Cougars. Serve it away. Bly. MacArthur sets it up for Hannah Worms, who fires into the back wall. Too much on that one. Steen with another service point, and it's now 18-16 Cougars, set number 4. Next serve, angle, down for an ace. Thunderbirds let it go. Everybody yelled out, and it was in by a good half a foot. 19-16 Cougars. Steen will serve is away, and Hannah Worms' pass goes out of bounds, and the Cougars are leading 20-16 with Maddie Steen at the service line. Trying to send this to a fifth set. Serve is away, Worms. MacArthur will set it back for Severson's hit. Steen digs it out off the rafter, and it's down for good. Something Cougar coach Jim Lee said is we got to learn to play off this ceiling here at the Bird's Nest. 17-20, Worms serves away. Thompson, Dahl goes next, sets up Sipp's hit, and Worms misdirects it over the head of everybody. Hit is good for Kaylee Sipp. And coming in is Dylan Miller sitting down. Grace Cautious at the service line is Kaylee Dahl. Now service or a substitution as Elena Bevins will check in. Hannah Worms will sit down. 21-17 Cougars. Serves away. Bly the pass up at the net, and Sipp is able to pound her back down. Cougars are rolling here with a 22-17 lead in the fourth set. The serve is away. Good serve. MacArthur. Now Bly will go. Severson into the net. And that's a service point. Now we're at 23-17 Cougars. Kaylee Dahl. Serve is angled over to Bevins. Kettner. Here's Swears on the attack. Tuggled by Dahl. Miller. Middle row. Scherfenberg's hit. It's up at the net. Thunderbirds send it out of bounds. And now it's set point. 24-17. Kaylee Dahl to serve for the Cougars. 24-17. Serves away. Bly. Kettner will go next. Here is MacArthur hit. Dug out by Thompson. Goes over towards Dahl. Sets up Sipp, and that's an illegal hit by the Cougars. It remains set point. 24-18. Cougars leading. Kettner serving for the Thunderbirds. Serves away. Steen. Scherfenberg goes next, and then Dahl free ball it over, and the free ball coming back from Bly out of bounds. Cougars will win set number 4, 25-18. So we go to set number 5. We played a 15 in the fifth set. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We're now knotted 2 sets apiece. High school volleyball, Ada-Borup-West and Mahnomen-Waubun on yourliveevent.com.
It appears that the winter season has arrived. Wild Rice Electric reminds you to check your heating systems to ensure that they are in good working order. Take advantage of Wild Rice Electric's off-peak program. With off-peak rates at about half the cost of the general service rate, now is the time to sign up and start saving. To learn more, contact the Member Service Department at Wild Rice Electric by calling 800-244-5709 or visit wildriceelectric.com.
Here's a few radio highlights to explain West Main Pizza is more than just pizza. They offer a number of pasta options. Penne pasta with red sauce and choice of sausage or beef, and the chicken penne parm. Both are served in a cast iron skillet. They also have traditional spaghetti and meatballs. All pastas include 2 breadsticks with your order. Visit West Main Pizza Ada. Dine in or call for takeout and delivery. 784-3700. West Main Pizza Ada. More than just pizza.
Well, we go to set 5 in the fourth set. It was a back and forth battle with ties 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then at 15 and 16, 16 to be the last tie. And then Ada-Borup-West would just, at the service line, they have been just solid. Maddie Steen, our in-between game report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, David McCollum of Mahnomen. 218-935-2175 for David McCollum in Mahnomen. 218-844-5970 for Joe in Detroit Lakes. They are your insurance professionals, and Linfors as well. The in-between game numbers brought to you by Christian Motors of Bertle. Well, right now for the Thunderbirds, Kendra Severson, 13 service points, has 8 kills here so far. Hannah Worms with 10 kills and 5 blocks. Riley MacArthur with 10 kills. Sophia Bly has 10 service points as well. Ada-Borup-West is paced by Kaylee Sipp at the kill department, has 14 of them. Lauren Thompson with 11 kills so far. Service points, Maddie Steen has served well. She's got 13 of them. Kaylee Dahl with 9. She served the last one for the win in set 4. Grace Crocious with 9 as well. As we move into set number 5 here tonight with YourLiveEvent.com. With Ada-Borup-West and Mahnomen-Waubun knotted at 2 sets apiece. It has been a battle here tonight. On the floor for the Thunderbirds. Coming out, it'll be Sadie Swears along with Hannah Worms, Maya Kettner, Josie Anderson, Riley MacArthur, Hannah Worms, Kendra Severson, Sophia Bly will check in. On the floor for the Cougars to start set number 5, it'll be Sarah Prodzinski, Brooke Scherpenberg, Kaylee Dahl, along with Lauren Thompson, Lauren Nelson, and Grace Crocious. Maddie Steen will be checking in. A battle here tonight. High school volleyball with YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Sean Bierk, that's me. I got the broadcast call. So the clock will wind down and we'll go. I think the Thunderbirds will start the service. Riley MacArthur will go back to the service line to begin it. Some fun here tonight with these two teams. So we get everything set to go here in set number 5. Played a 15 in set 5. Should have mentioned the JV match was won by Ada-Borup-West 2-0. Now Maddie Steen will check in for Brooke Scherpenberg. Thunderbirds will send Sophia Bly in for Sadie Swears. So here we go. Bly in, Swears out. Back to serve goes Riley MacArthur. So set number 5. MacArthur on the serve. Serves away. Back row, Crocious up to Dahl. Dahl sets it across for Thompson on the attack. Tip, Bly gets to it. And then MacArthur goes next, and in. It's going to be good. Cougars got some hands on it. Goes into the net. 1-0 Thunderbirds. MacArthur on the next serve. Shorter serve that Nelson will send over to Dahl on the pass. They set up Thompson, who has to go back, and then it's going to hit the lights above. Pass went over Lauren Thompson's head. She had a backpedal and then turn to get to the free ball, and then got into the lights. 2-0 Thunderbirds. MacArthur, the serve is away. Prodzinski sends it into the stands. MacArthur another service point and a timeout coming for the Cougars. Timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. We'll take it 3-0. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars set 5 with YourLiveEvent.com.
New to our portfolio pending approval is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
On the serve, angles this one down for the ace serve. The Cougars let it go, and MacArthur plants one right near the line. Thunderbirds lead set 5, 4-0. MacArthur at the service line. This one served into the corner, Crocious to Dahl. They set up Thompson on the attack, kept alive, and it's still in the air, and here comes a tip. Severson tips it down into the net. Point a side out for the Cougars. Lauren Thompson goes back to serve. Lauren Nelson out, Kaylee Sipp in. Thompson to serve. 1-4. Serve is away. And it's down. Ace serve. The Thunderbirds let it go, and Thompson with an ace serve brought to you by Mustang Seed. 2-4. Thompson to serve again. Short serve. Worms will push it over. Thompson. Now Dahl sets it left side. Sipp. Blocked by Worms. Big block by Hannah Worms. And it falls on the side of the Cougars. Point and a side out for the Thunderbirds is back to serve. We'll go Kendra Severson, 5-2. Severson serves away, and it goes off the tips of Lauren Thompson out of bounds. I have a feeling it maybe would have went out of bounds had they not played it. 6-2 Thunderbirds. Severson's next serve. Cautious over towards Prodzinski, and it goes over. Wow, what a hustle play by the Cougars. Somehow off of 1, 2, 3 players, and it goes over, down for the point. Maddie Steen in to serve 3-6. Steen has been solid at the service line. Bly, they set it up. Here's Hannah Worms, and Worms lofts this one out of bounds. Steen with the service point. 4-6. Steen to serve. Serve is away. Bly into the net. Thunderbirds can't play it out. Steen with another service point. 5-6, Cougars coming back. Next serve, Severson. Anderson goes next. Free balled by Worms, over towards Cautious. Dahl, here's Sip on the attack. Dug out by Severson. They'll set it up for Severson, the kill. Dug out by Steen. Dahl sets it across for Sip, who has to punch it over. Bly goes. And they set it up for Kettner, whose kill is dug out. Nice job by Cautious. It's on the run as Sip free balls into the middle. Thunderbirds set up the offense. And the quick, dug out by Dahl. Scherpenberg up for Sip. Big kill. It's down and in for the point. Kaylee Sip. Boy, it was close. 15 kills. Steen at the service line once again. And we're tied at 6. Maddie Steen to serve. Kettner. MacArthur will set it up. Anderson will go off the tip. Steen up towards Dahl. Sip on the attack. And it's out of bounds. Sip with the hitting error. Back to serve. Sophia Bly. Sadie Swears will come in for Anderson. 7-6 Thunderbirds. Serve is away. Over towards Thompson, who sends it on the pass to Dahl. They'll set it up for Sip. Sip tipped at the net. Bly. MacArthur sets it up. Here's Hannah Worms on a short tip. Thompson digs it up and on. The Cougars can't pull it up out of the net. Bly with the service point. 8-6 Thunderbirds. Here's the serve. Cautious towards Dahl. Sip. Tipped. Bly free balls it over. Steen the pass. Dahl sets it again for Sip. And again, Sadie Swear sends it over, and this time it goes over. Scherpenberg with the kill. Substitutions, Miller in for Cautious, back to serve is Kaylee Dahl. 7-8, Thunderbirds by 1. Serve is away, good serve, Bly. It's up into the net. Thunderbirds can't pull it out. And Dahl with the service point. Now we're tied at 8. Tied at 8, at 5. Serve off the top of the net, Kettner, and then MacArthur will go next. Over Thompson, Dahl sets it. Here is Miller's hit, and she launches that one out of bounds. Out of bounds it goes, pointing the side out for Mahnomen-Waubun. Elena Bevins coming in for Hannah Worms to serve. 9-8. Bevins to serve here in set 5. Serve is over. Sip will dig it up. Dahl goes next. Middle row. Scherpenberg will free ball it. Bly, it's up at the net. And set goes over. Sip. And Scherpenberg will push. Swears. It goes out of bounds. Looked like confusion up front on both sides. We're now tied at 9. Pointing the side out. Bitker goes back to serve. Tied at 9. Set 5. Bitker serve is away. Bevins. Kettner. Here's Riley MacArthur. It's blocked. Kept alive by Severson. Free ball by Bevins. Scherpenberg. They set it across. Thompson on the attack. And it's in. Thompson in the corner. Lauren Thompson. Nice placement. Bitker with the service point. And a timeout for the Thunderbirds. Time on the floor brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seeds. We'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 5, 10-9, Cougars leading.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
10-9. Ada-Borup-West now leading Mahnomen-Waubun. Set 5 with YourLiveEvent.com. William Bicker at the service line. Bicker serve is away. Great serve. Bicker shorthands it. Ace serve. Great job by Bicker. Substitution. Bevins out. Worms back in. Bicker's next serve is away. Deeper serve. That Worms. We'll send to Kettner. He'll set it up for Severson's hit. Bicker will send it back over towards Miller. Scherpenberg will punch it over. Severson. They set it across. Here's MacArthur's hit. Dug out by Bicker once again over towards Miller. And Scherpenberg on the attack. Free balled up. Thunderbirds play it out, but it goes right into the hands of Severson, who pushes it into the ground. Cougars lead 12-9. Serve is away. Bly, the pass, goes to Kettner. Here's Severson. Bicker gets a hand on it off the tip. Dahl sets it up for Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Bicker out. Nelson in. Kettner back to serve. 10-12. Play to 15 here in set number 5. Short serve. Down for an ace. Maya Kettner with an ace serve. 11-12. Kettner to serve again. Cougars were diving to get there. Kettner serving. 11-12. Serve is over to Thompson. He'll set it back. Thompson dug up by Severson. Pushed into the back row where Steen stands. They'll set it up for Thompson again. It's off the tip and it's good. Thompson with the kill. Thompson with 13 of them. Scherpenberg is back to serve. And a timeout. Timeout, Thunderbirds. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, set 5. Ada-Borup-West leads Mahnomen-Waubun 13-11.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
13-11, Ada-Borup-West leading. Scherpenberg at the service line. Bly free balls it over. Nelson. Dahl. Here's Thompson on the attack, and it's good. Lauren Thompson. There was a tip at the net, and then the Thunderbirds just let it go. Scherpenberg with another service point, and it's set match point. 14-11 Cougars. Serve is away. Bly to MacArthur and free balled by the Thunderbirds. Scherpenberg, Dahl will set it. Cross for Thompson, big kill. It's up at the net, free balled over into the middle. Scherpenberg towards Thompson. Who goes next? It free balled over by Dahl. And then Kettner will set it. Here is MacArthur's kill, good. Riley MacArthur with the kill, keeps the match going. Still match point, 12-14, Anderson out. Bly out. Sadie Swear serving, 12-14. Serves away. Miller kept alive by Dahl. Free balled over by Thompson. Worms. Kettner sets for MacArthur, and it's off. Miller over towards Steen. Steen sends it up. Free ball by Prodzinski. Back row. Worms, they set it again for MacArthur. Kill. And it's down for Riley MacArthur. Went through the block. And now a timeout on the floor for the Cougars. We'll take it. 14-13, match point. Cougars leading with YourLiveEvent.com.
John Wayne and Marie At the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John Wayne and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Sadie Swears to serve. Still match point for the Cougars. It's 13-14. Swears serves away. Nelson sends over towards Steen. Steen over towards Pradzinski. Free ball's in the middle. Worms. Kettner will keep it alive. Here is MacArthur's hit. It's out of bounds. Cougars win it. No tip at the net. And the Cougars win it in 5. 3-2. Scores of 21-25, 25-15, 21-25, 25-18, 15-13. Post-game report on the way. Post-game report is brought to you by Home Crown Realty. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our game summary. Summary is on the way next. Cougars in 5 over the Thunderbirds. You viewed it with yourliveevent.com.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities for 34 years, it's Brigham and Super Value, your hometown grocery store in Mahnomen. Stop by today. Great weekly specials, delicious fresh produce, along with baked goods that are baked fresh daily, and a fully stocked meat department. Great deals. You'll find them at your hometown grocery store, Brigham and Super Value. Celebrating 34 years, it's your hometown grocery store, Brigham and Super Value in Mahnomen.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Post-game report tonight is it's brought to you by Home Crown Realty. We're going to talk with Ada-Borup-West's Grace Crouch is joining us here following the victory over Mahnomen-Waubun tonight. First off, congratulations. Tell me about the match and tell me how you thought your squad played here tonight.
You know, we knew it was going to be a tough match and that Mahnomen-Waubun was going to give it everything they could, and we just knew that we had to come out swinging. You know, we had to work on things that we were not doing so great on, and I think just improving more and more that we play just really helped us out tonight.
You know, it seemed like you guys tonight, there were some mistakes made, but you did a nice job rallying. Did a great job getting it to your hitters tonight.
Yeah, we try really hard on our serve receive to get it, to our hitters, and just allowing that other server on the other team, just maybe one serve. And Mahnomen had a lot of tough servers tonight, so we knew that we just had to get them right away and get it to our hitters. They do a really nice job of putting it down, and really helps us out.
How big was it tonight to get this this win on the road?
It was huge. We've been waiting and waiting to get that win. We went through a lot of losses, and we just keep improving, and it was just great to get that win tonight.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight. Best luck with the next one.
Thank you.
You bet. That is Grace Crouch joining us here following the win over Mahnomen-Waubun. Let's talk about our game summary here tonight. The summary brought to you by Kurt Fillion with Bighorn Financial, 218-689-6880, along with Post-game report here tonight with the Kurt Fillion Bighorn Financial, the Thunderbirds and the Cougars going 5 here tonight. First set, Mahnomen-Waubun, after a couple of ties midway through, get the win 25-21. Second set, Ada-Borup-West relied on the hitting of Kaylee Sipp to power them to the 25-15 win. Third set, again, the Thunderbirds, they go to the hitting, and the serving was good, 25-21. They'd get the win. It'd be 2-1 going into set 4. Again, the Cougars would come back with another great serving, getting the ball to the hitters. They'd win set 4, 25-18. And after a back and forth fifth set, Cougars again just doing an excellent job playing some scrappy volleyball here tonight to get the win 15-13. And we're just going to keep things rolling. We're going to pass the microphone over. We're going to be joined by the head coach of the Cougars, Jim Lee, joining us here. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win here tonight. A good match for the girls. I thought they did a nice job of getting the ball to the hitters and the hitters putting it down here tonight. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so we had to minimize our hitting errors, and it's not that we had to play perfect. We knew there's going to be errors in the hitting department, but I think we minimized them as much as we could here tonight.
You know, and I really thought we talked about serving, and at the service line, I thought your girls were really aggressive, did a nice job of placing serves here tonight.
Yeah, I agree that they were more aggressive than we had been the last couple of matches, which gives us a couple bonus points, which we can always use down the stretch, as you notice.
What do you take out of match? What did you see here tonight that you feel needs improvement here as we move along?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just the comfort level, because it's another new rotation that we have here for the girls. So I think it's just a comfort level going to Thursday's match of just getting used to everybody on the court. And I think we gained a little bit of that here today. We got to gain some more tomorrow in practice.
You know, and I really thought tonight your girls, you've lost the last couple. I thought they really built momentum, and you could see some confidence building throughout the night tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Even being down 2-1 and winning the last 2 sets, I think that helps out a lot. I mean, we were down like 3-4 points there in a couple of the sets, and we came back and fought back. And I think we lost the one set that we did come back, but they've done it the entire year. We've been down 3-4, keep battling back, and then we pull off in the end. So I think their mentality is that no matter how much we're down, we have an ability to go and come back in any match.
So who do you have up next?
I got Park Christian at home on Thursday.
Okay, Park Christian's playing good volleyball. They're a tough squad.
They're ranked 16th in the state. So, I mean, and we're going to give it our best shot against them, and we'll see what happens.
Coach, I appreciate you stopping by after the match. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck on Thursday.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet. It's the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. It's Jim Lee joining us here following the victory over Mahnomen-Waubun. Take a break. We'll come back. Our stars of the game are coming up next. The stars brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash, American Federal Bank, and the insurance brokers Darren Ramey Agency. We'll take a break. Back with the stars after this on our post-game report.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Stars of the game tonight are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash, along with American Federal Bank and the insurance brokers Darren Ramey Agency. Tonight's stars from Mahnomen-Waubun, Kendra Severson, a star here tonight. I thought she was solid again tonight. Riley MacArthur really had a solid match here tonight. I thought she played probably one of the best matches I've seen her play here yet this year. And Hannah Worms, who, again, huge hits and did great up at the net, so congratulations to those individuals. From Ada-Borup-West, Kaylee Dahl, just a solid setter, runs that offense so well for the Cougars. Lauren Thompson, big hits, did a nice job defensively digging things up. And also tonight, I thought Maddie Steen played very well here tonight. Tough balls to get to. She did an excellent job. So congratulations to our stars. Stars brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, along with American Federal Bank and insurance brokers Darren Ramey Agency. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk post-game connection as our post-game report, brought to you by Home Crown Realty, rolls on after this.
$86.29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Post-game connection is brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. The connection tonight was the connection of Kaylee Dahl to Kaylee Sip. The Kaylee's connection here tonight is what we'll call them. Just setting and spiking tonight. Sip, 15 kills in the night. Kaylee Dahl just setting her up perfectly. Great connection here tonight, so congratulations, Kaylee Dahl. Kaylee Sip, you are the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. The precision player of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises. I thought if you're talking precision, talk Maddie Steen. I thought her serves were precision tonight. Just an excellent job putting things down. Maddie Steen is our precision player of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. And the Subway Super Sub of the game, Subway and Ada, they remind you to eat fresh. Subway Super Sub of the game goes to Kaylee Sip, comes off the bench, 15 kills, sparked the offense here tonight for the Cougars. Nice job by Kaylee Sip. And, of course, just a big-time player here tonight. Take a 30-second timeout. We're going to come back. We're going to run the numbers, and we'll do that when we come back. Home Crown Realty post-game report continues after this.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, let's get into our numbers tonight. Christian Motors of Fertile is your stats, the numbers sponsor tonight. Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. Start with Mahnomen-Waubun, 45 service points, 33 kills in the night, 2 tips, 8 blocks. Kendra Severson, 14 service points at 8 kills here tonight. Sadie Swears with 4 service points at 2 kills. Josie Anderson at a block on the night. Riley MacArthur, 8 service points at 13 kills, a tip and a block. Hannah Worms, 2 service points, 10 kills, 1 tip, 6 blocks. It was Maya Kettner with 6 service points, had a couple of aces. Sophia Bly with 11 service points here tonight. Mahnomen-Waubun with 8 service errors as they drop to 3-5 on the season. For Ada-Borup-West, 52 service points, 36 kills, 5 tips, 4 blocks. Kaylee Dahl with 10 service points and a tip. Grace Crocious, 9 service points here tonight. Brooke Scherfenberg, 5 service points at 3 kills and a tip. Lauren Thompson, 9 service points, 14 kills and a tip. Kaylee Sip, 15 kills, a tip and a block. Maddie Steen, 16 service points. It was Sarah Prodzinski, 1 kill, 1 tip, 3 blocks. Dylan Miller had 3 kills, and it was Lillian Bicker with 3 service points. One of those was an ace. The Cougars with 4 service errors. They are now 3-6. Your number is brought to you by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. The Enbridge Energy Player of the game tonight, and I gave it to Lauren Thompson of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. I thought she did an excellent job with just big kills. Excellent job. Energy Player of the game brought to you by Enbridge goes to Lauren Thompson. We're going to wrap things up now. As again, thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to my engineer here tonight, Ashley Johnson, doing an excellent job this evening. Final tonight, high school volleyball. Ada-Borup-West over Mahnomen, 3-2, 21-25, 25-15, 21-25, 25-18, 15-13. From the Bird's Nest, here at Waubun High School on yourliveevent.com. I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great evening, everyone.